All right. I don't feel like opening anything new. I could do tea. No, we'll wait on that. I still have the other bag of coffee to open, and there's three different types of tea I could do that I haven't done a video on yet. But I'll wait. I'm just gonna do my caramel cappuccino. I'm feeling some sweet coffee right now. Apparently, that's the last thing I drank too, and I forgot to take the last K cup out. But I want to talk about the TikTok ban today. So, this video is going to be going up there as well. So, in case you aren't aware, TikTok has been officially banned, but both Biden and Trump said they weren't going to enforce the ban. Now, calling it a TikTok ban is kind of a misnomer because it's not just a ban on TikTok, it's a ban on all apps of a certain type owned by foreign adversaries, which I believe, according to the law, includes China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran. Now, this is very important because depending on the nuances of the law, first of all, it doesn't just ban TikTok. It bans Lemonade, which is another app owned by ByteDance, which they were trying to push people to from TikTok. It also bans that Red Note app that people were leaving in protest to the TikTok, leaving for in protest to the TikTok ban. TikTok ban, which I think is hilarious because they were just setting themselves up for disappointment, especially because since that's a purely Chinese app, and many of these people that were leaving for that app in protest are very liberal, they got a lot of culture shock when I saw a video of some guy. He was like, "We don't want your gay shit here," or something like that, which it's kind of funny because then people were like, I can't believe China is racist. It's like, do you not pay attention to the fact that all that stuff is illegal over there? There was some racist stuff too. Not necessarily the race stuff being illegal, but all the LGBTQ stuff pretty much is illegal over there. And it was interesting to see that culture shock for people. But the thing I really want to talk about is TikTok being back. Technically, it's still banned. So don't get your hopes up just because it's back currently. So what happened is Biden said he wasn't going to enforce the law. If you don't know the way, let me take a sip of this real quick. If you don't know the way the United States government works, there's three branches. There is the judicial branch, the legislative branch, and the executive branch. The legislative branch is Congress, which writes the laws. The judicial branch is the head of it is the Supreme Court, which basically interprets what the laws mean and whether or not they are constitutional. This is all just uh, a gross oversimplification. It's pretty complex. If you want to go through the whole United States Constitution, do that on your own time. The executive branch is led by the president, and it's their job to enforce the laws. So, the president does kind of have the ability to say, I'm not going to enforce that law, but he is required to faithfully enforce the laws. So, by saying that, there's a small chance that they could impeach him and remove him from office. Now, Biden is a lame duck. He's gone in a couple days, so no one's going to waste the time and energy to impeach him. But a lot of people despise Trump and would absolutely love the opportunity to have a chance to remove him from office over some social media app. So, absolutely continue using TikTok and posting for it to now. This video is going to be up there. They're pretty smart in that they credited Trump for why they're coming back. If you use TikTok and open it up, it'll say thanks to Trump we're back on whatever. But what Trump doesn't care about free speech. What he cares about most is political clout and power. And he tried to ban TikTok once already in his previous presidency, and it didn't work. So don't think he's some big TikTok fan. He even said specifically when he was talking about TikTok that he'll look into it because it helped him win the election, probably. So all he cares about is what helps contribute to his power. If the winds start to suddenly blow in the other direction and TikTok becomes a hindrance or doesn't help him anymore, he could suddenly decide to enforce that ban. He is not above changing his mind in an instant on a whim because it benefits him. So I'm going to put this out there and say keep making content for TikTok, but if all you do is make content for TikTok, you should probably be looking into other platforms. The best right now, as far as I understand it, is YouTube Shorts. Now, I post these on YouTube, but they're too long to count as YouTube Shorts. I do want to start making YouTube Shorts content eventually, but I can't fit this inside YouTube Shorts the way I ramble right now. So I'm going to have to make separate videos that are specifically for YouTube Shorts. But that's something that we're going to do in the future once I get caught up with the backlog of other content I'm uploading to YouTube. So, yes, TikTok is back, but don't assume it's going to stay back. Cheers.